A new day and a new world to start living all over again. Calcutta, Carole's dream city. A city that she has perceived only in books, television, and some songs, in some distant pictures in motion. A city that avoids wearing a watch. A city that knows how to love. A city which has a soul and tries to smile in vain. She waited for this morning since when? She can't remember. Yet the city seemed like a stranger, apprehensive about its lover. Saluting her loveless life, a sweet goodbye, Carole thought of a vacation. Yet he was here to haunt her. Even his unearthly presence was enough to make the skies look gloomy. A miserable land. Typical, maybe Carole thinks. The world smiles and promptly blinks. "7 years, and they've never planned a child. They never spoke about art. Their lives were stuck, a deadly deadlock. She was the loving, devoted housewife. She was always meant to be. Shirts pressed, breakfast to dinner. Everything was as punctual as the church clock. To complement her love and compassion, he presented her with regular brawls over trivial issues, some indecent perfume, and warnings of a probable divorce. Every day, a block. An invisible and mortal Elvis was caged in that earthen pot. She was still fighting her conscience, insulting the substandard joke. Park Street Cemetery was the only place that can heal her wounds. The wounds that still provoke. Elvis wanted a dramatic burial. He loved this city. Well, he never got a present for her out of love. Carole's reason for resentment was the indecent Chanel No. 5. He chose the Park Street Cemetery for Carole to challenge her dying day promises. And Carole smiled and accepted it with a purpose. A perfect example of a selfish man with a selfish wish after death. Maybe it was quite obvious. Maybe it was meant to be. But Carole is still to forget her past life. Will this last evidence of Elvis on earth end her suffering? The amount of space occupied by Elvis was merely a handful of Carole. And probably today she can get over her loveless life. Suddenly, the world seemed like an empty theatre for Carole. The wasted years, the wasted love, and her wasted emotions. Pointlessly destructive, Carole thought. She had found a way to bury her anger, to settle her heart for good. She would spread his ashes around the cemetery and be satisfied in the completion of a task. She smiled with the knowledge that he would have to answer for his own faults. After all, he was an atheist in a mask. As she walked away, it seemed the weight of her past life was slowly lifting from her shoulders. For the first time, she was truly living. Never had she cheated on a test, stole a snack from her peer, or stayed out a minute past curfew. She had lived a careful existence, unwilling to test the life she had made so many excuses for. It was time to let go and have a little fun. And with that, she continued with a spring in her step. Ah, finally. Carole knew she will find this place, and she knew Elvis was here sitting with her when their lips united before their souls. Now she finds the right place. Elvis seeks for oblivion here, under the foot of this grave. Ironic, she thought, that he as well could be the source of such enjoyment. Perhaps she had been too cynical these past years. Perhaps she had been expecting too much and forgiving too little. Maybe this experience could make up for the heartache she harbored all these years. After all, thanks to him, she could now be the fun-loving, adventurous girl she had always desired to be. Or maybe not.